Look, I know it's not a good idea to be talking to you while I'm in here driving, but I try to do so with a certain respect of the road and the people around me, said every teenager that ever got into a car. Good morning. Okay, so I've been doing this project. Been sketching 100 days. That's what I plan on doing. 100 days. And I'm on day 24. If you want to check this out, you can see them on my Instagram right there. I'm doing these one day at a time. Just a basic sketch that I come up, I think, with the first thing in the morning. I get up, I come here, sit down with my notebook, with my pens, and then I do something, and then that's kind of like, that's it. Anyway, there you go. Day 24. This one is about me. I'll come back to you guys about that some other time. Right now, let's talk about me some more. Go! I'm not sure which one I need to press. Press them all. So, at the gym today, doing what I did, talked about last time, focusing on me, and yeah, let's get to it. Two exercises down, 2 more to go. I don't want to go, but I'm gonna go. Okay, so it's about 12:30 on a Monday afternoon. I just dropped off the boy at school, and I came back here and started to get busy, but got busy doing nothing. So I kind of wasted the last 30 minutes. I wanted to share something with you guys. So you already saw the book, okay? This one right here. I did this 2 days ago. And I don't know if you can see that. We all die. This is the concept for today's video. Basically means this: we are all going to die. You have a finite amount of time to do the things that you want to do. Why would you waste it doing something you hate? Living a life you didn't want to live, being in an office you didn't want to work in, being with a partner that you know you shouldn't be with, doing the kind of work that pays the bills but doesn't fulfill you. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. We'll get back to that in a second because I'm making myself sweat here just thinking about how stinky I am. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I was gonna just work from home today, but the Wi-Fi took a dump, so looks like I'm gonna have to hit the coffee shop anyway, which is fine because then it gives me an opportunity to talk to you in the car, because that's always safe. I almost forgot my snacks, and these aren't just snacks, they are props because they're gonna go hand in hand with this story. And what I want to talk to you about is a common idiom in regards to work versus reward. So the figure of speech that I'm talking about is the squeeze worth the juice? Meaning, is the reward worth the effort that you put into something? If you squeeze something hard enough, the juice that you get out of it, is it enough to keep you motivated? Most people go through life, do their job, and the money they get in return, you know, it's pretty easy money relatively, unless you're like a laborer or something like that. Like my old job as an art director, that was easy money. I was content for a long time at that. But really, thinking about it now, I wouldn't go back to that job because it didn't give me what I needed. So that job is represented by this orange. Real thin skin, real small, easy to fit in my hand. I could squeeze the hell out of this thing and get a reasonable amount of juice. The majority of it's gonna go in my hand, fall on the ground, whatever, but there's gonna be some juice from that. And it's probably gonna be pretty good, but it's always gonna be the same. It's never gonna be much different. On the other hand, I've got this apple. Now, of course, this is like the smallest apple in history. It was the only one I had. But if I squeeze this thing, it's gonna be hard work. This is gonna take me a long time to get any juice out of. In fact, I might not get a ton of juice, but the juice that I get out of this is gonna be oh so much better. This juice be better than this juice because this juice was too easy for me to get. This juice might be too hard, but when I get it, it's gonna be great. Or maybe not. Is the squeeze worth the juice? What if I don't get any juice out of this thing? I won't know until I try. That's the rub. This apple is me working for myself. This apple is you in your small business. This apple is you in entrepreneurship. It's hard work. But at some point, you're gonna get a little bit of juice. And it's gonna be so good, you're gonna lick it off your hand because you love apples. You love apples more than you love oranges. At least that's the general idea. So the way I see it, the way I look at this, is that these videos, they give me juice. My podcast gives me juice. Designing things for people to buy gives me juice. Every time I do it, it makes me want to do more. No matter how hard the work, I always want to do more. I just love it. I keep doing it, even though it's, man, so taxing, so much work, so much time and energy, for very little reward at times, but I just love it, and I can't ever stop. And I can't imagine doing anything else. We all have this one life to live with a finite amount of time. And you and I may live to 101 years old, but there is never any rules. There's no rules, there's no laws that says that the minute that you start working on something, you will become successful. Not within the first year, not within the first 10 years, not within the first 5 decades or 6 or 8. You could not be successful until you are 99 years old. And then you die, but you became successful at the end of your life. Would it have been worth it to spend your entire life doing what you love if you were only to be successful a minute from your death? For me, it would. It's not about the end game. It's not about the finish line. It's not about how much stuff I can acquire before I die. It's not about how much fame and success that I've earned in that time. For me, it's the journey. It's the road. It's the hustle. It's the work. That's what makes this life fulfilled. That's what makes this life worthwhile. Because I got to do what I wanted to do, and I didn't compromise for anybody. I will hit it at some point, but I don't know when that is. The point is, gotta do what I want
Otherwise, I'm never gonna feel satisfied with my success. I could go and do something that would definitely get me more money, more success, more fame maybe, but it would never feel like it belonged to me. It would feel manufactured, it would feel unreal. And I just can't live that life. I need to live a life where I'm doing what I want, because we all die. And I want to make sure I went with purpose.